Well, it was muddy outside, so it took a little while to get it in the shop. I had to put a set of ramps to get it in here till I get the driveway put in. That's another story. Anyway, we took apart the Mustang to see what kind of damage we had. Everything's fine on the passenger side, no dents, no nothing. Core support, radio support, everything's fine. All the framework was perfect on the car, except for the headlight bucket. The headlight bucket, we did a little work. As you can see up in here, I got to re-tack one of the wells there. It was folded up here. I straightened it out with a hammer and dolly. And then, back in here, this was closed off, and you can see the outline of it. It was pushed back just a little bit, folded up, like this. So, I had a porta power. I went in, squeezed it, opened it up with the fingers, then hammer and dollied on the inside. I'll work this a little more. I'll grind it, clean it up. And I've ordered a new headlight, actually a set of headlights from eBay. And wait for them to come in and see how they fit. Everything else is perfect. There's no damage in here at all. No, this upper rail was still perfect. There was only one spot weld that came off right here. And I jacked this up, cleaned it. I'll push it up here, I'll clamp it, and I'll spot weld it right here. What I found amazing, I was going to show you as I took apart the car, but hell, I started taking it apart without the camera. I called my friend Oscar from across the street for the hood. This entire car came apart with one 10mm socket and a flat-bladed screwdriver and a plastic clip remover. And before I knew it, the car was apart in 20 minutes. So Ford, hey, I gotta say one thing, at least it was one size socket, a 10mm. The magic 10mm took this whole car apart. And here's my inventory of bad parts. Hard to see right now with the sun glaring in here, but we got the bumper, rubber bumper, the fender over there. It's crinked in the front, so we got a new one ordered. The hood, the only damage to the hood is right here, and they call that a hair lip in the front. Now the hood on this car is the most expensive part. Jeez. Some places at Ford, I went to the Ford dealership without the VIN number. The guy was being really a jack, and it was well over $1,000. So I've called some salvages, checked around, and apparently that hood's very popular right now, and I can't get one used. I missed out twice on it. So I tried to order a couple off the internet that are new, factory replacements, copies. They're around $600. I looked at some aftermarket hoods, fiberglass, and I was gonna buy that one that's Duraflex, but then I did some reviews, checked on them, and they require a lot of body work. So I've got a PDR guy coming this week to look at, which is a paintless dent repair guide. That's what it stands for. He's going to look at the hood as far as bringing aluminum, straightening it out for me enough to where I could do the regular body work on it. And aluminum's something totally new to me. Apparently you have to really watch out with the heat. And if you get excessive heat on aluminum or even grinding on it, you have to. So I've been having to learn from going by the body shops and talking to my old friends how to work it. So if I can work that hood, I'll save it and then just put a GT scoop on it. Or I found another site on the internet that sells a steel hood with a GT hood, scoop on it, and it was like $460 maybe with shipping. Now I did order a fender, aftermarket fender. I think it was like $138 or something. It's coming this week. When I get everything, I'll list out the price.